Hey everybody, happy Sunday. It's beautiful outside. Hope y'all doing your thing. So I have another story to tell y'all, and I have a question for y'all. Anybody that ever got married, or you've been friends with people who's more like a bridezilla, entitlement brides that think they could just control the whole narrative and, do what the hell they want to do, disrespect people's time. So here's a story. So, okay, let me clear the teeth. Lipstick is off my teeth. Okay, so why? I'm gonna tell y'all a story about this woman from North Carolina. Okay, this woman's Haitian, and she's a hairstylist. So everybody around the city knows her. They know of her. They think she's like top notch, amazing. She has a TikTok page. So out of respect, I am not going to give full details of her whole name and salon and everything because I don't need nobody bringing any more hatred towards her. Some people already gave her the heat about it, but this goes for a lot of stylists around the world that went through the same thing she went through, and I kind of feel her pain because I think the whole bullshit, entitlement, disrespect doesn't need to happen. So if you're getting married, you want to do a trial run because normally when you're getting married, you want a certain type of hairstyle. It depends on the hairstyle. If you never wore this hairstyle before, you will probably need a trial run to see how it looks on you. 9 times out of 10, people do it just so that way they could avoid disasters. Because what if it doesn't turn out the way you want it? What if it's not something that you will like? Because how everything looks on the pictures doesn't really look good in person on you, and it doesn't fit your face. Trust and believe. I know so many brides in the past that did some damage to their face and head thinking it was going to come out great, just like makeup. Number one mistake that people do is put on the wrong type of powder and makeup, and when they get those pictures taken, you come out looking like Trump. So this woman, she had a schedule for a certain time for this woman to come get her hair done. But here's the thing, the woman didn't even bother coming to her appointment time. She showed up 25 minutes late and with her friends, started laughing, whatever, taking her sweet time. And I felt like, yo, I could seriously feel where this woman is coming from. Because my time is my money. You disrespect my time, you disrespect me. You have no remorse for what you say and do. So this woman, she lied to her face and told her like, okay, I'm gonna be here in like 10, 15 minutes. Okay, 10, 15 minutes turned into 25 minutes. And she really didn't give a damn about it. She had no regrets. So the woman was like, you know what? I'm gonna come downstairs. I'm gonna give you your hair. All the bundles she had that she made for the wig, she gave it back to her. When we were back upstairs, she was like, I am allowed to deny you service, and I am allowed to give you grace time. But if you disrespect that grace time, you don't come, then I'm gonna have to cancel the appointment. And mind you, people have to understand these hairstylists, they are booked and busy. They don't just got one client a day. They got up to maybe 5 to 10 clients a day. And it depends on the occasion. And what's worse is on holidays, it gets really booked and busy. So you cannot afford to sit here and waste somebody else's time. And you cannot sit here and think that you got all the time in the world to do what you want to do and waste her time, the stylist's time, and take your sweet time to get to her. If your appointment is at 10 o'clock in the morning, get your ass there by 9:30. Okay? Let's be serious. And nothing irks my nerves more than black hair salons and peoples that become so late to them. So one time I went to go get my hair done. I wanted the washing set, and then a week later come back for my hair braided. So I'm sitting here waiting to get my hair washed, and I overheard this one of the stylists on the phone talking to her client. She was like, "Your appointment's at 11 o'clock. Where you at?" She was like, "I'm coming." And then about 12 o'clock, I'm done with my hair and I'm ready to head out the door. And her client comes in and she was like, "I'm sorry, but you're gonna have to reschedule. I have another 12 o'clock appointment coming and I'm not gonna sit here and make her wait." So rightfully so, she took that client. The client came on time, did her hair, got her little curls and everything, and she left. And this happened a lot. So I feel what this woman's coming from. And I don't know how they do it down south, but up here, you will get canceled whether or not your appointment is urgent, whether it's for a wedding or whatever. So up here, people don't give two shits. They give you a 5 minute grace time and you're not here, you will get your appointment canceled. So once again, I go back and I go get my hair braided. And once again, this thing happened. Like when these stylists be doing your hair, they also on the phone. They talking on the phone loud, so you can hear their conversation. You can hear the person on the other end, and majority of the time they arguing. So I went to go get my hair braided up. This is my birthday week. I was out with my nails done, hair done. I want to feel cute, and this was back in 2020. So in 2020, it was hot as hell out there. So I didn't want no silk press or anything like that. So I'm sitting in the hair salon. I got there 45 minutes before my appointment time because let's face it, like I like to be early for everything. And this woman comes in, she brings her kids. Oh my god, when I say this is the most annoying shit ever. So she brings her kids. She's like, "Oh, I want my hair box braids." This woman, she's not black at all, at all. She's not even Spanish. So she was like, "I want my hair braided." And she's like, but I want like a 20-inch long braid. Them things is long. So she was like, "How much?" "I'm paying $100. She said, "Miss, that's 200. 22, anything that's above 18-inch longer or longer is like 20, like a good $200. 250 the most. Mine's was 190, 180 plus 190 because I tipped her a 10. So I didn't have a problem with it. It was worth it. My hair was 22 inches and it was thick. So the lady was like, "Okay, I'll pay for the 200. She comes in, but why she came in 30 minutes late and expected to still be seen, and the woman was like, "I have two clients, a mother and daughter. You're gonna have to wait." She was like, "You think you could sit here and wait for another 2 or 3 hours?" She said, "No, 2 3 hours." She said, "Hell no." Why she sat here and argued with the woman until she got what she wanted. So the girl was like, "Hey, I'm gonna wait for 30 more minutes, but I'm getting my ass in that chair." So the woman was like, "Oh, what?" Like she gave her, she's like, no, no. And if you know Africans and Nigerians, you know their attitudes is on 10. You cannot play around with them. You cannot disrespect them. And you definitely cannot talk shit to them and determined to get your hair done when they told you to come in at your appointment time. And I'm surprised that they even gave her 30 minutes because usually, 10-20 minutes is good, but 30 minutes is pretty generous. But she was like, "Oh no, you know, I had the rights to do this. I had the rights to get that." And we all looking at her like, "Excuse me, ma'am?" So long story short, after she waited, she screamed at the girl, knocked over her products, and walked out the store, the hair salon. So this woman down south, she was pretty much upset, and the wedding planner called us. She was like, "I understand that you have a certain time limit for your customers. I understand how upset you are. I understand that my client just pissed you off and disrespected you, and she felt like she was entitled." And she's like, "To be honest with you, I feel the same way. As a wedding planner, I don't get too many of these type of clients who's very much entitled, disrespectful, and don't give two shits about somebody's time. And if you know you're on a schedule, you know you're not gonna let nobody get you off that schedule, and because they think they special. You're not a celebrity. Only celebrities get those type of treatments. Only celebrities will get people to change their minds about breaking code or breaking schedule. And plus, money comes along with that too. So it's pretty much, if I could pay for it, I'm expecting for you to make moves for me, move mountains for me. But this woman, she didn't even pay her. Nah, she was nowhere near paying her. She was sitting here just waiting to get the service that she wanted. Then she gave the girl a hard time. And what's worse is that she brought her best friend with her. I don't know what that says, but to me, that was very obnoxious, very disrespectful, very entitled. And I would never want to take somebody like her as a client for whatever reason. I don't care how much money you pay me. You could not pay me enough to disrespect me in my time, to act entitled, and then bringing people along to your appointment that doesn't need to come. And two, what's worse is that she was not even the bridesmaid. She was just a friend. So that makes it worse. Because normally during your wedding time, everything you do, the maid of honor has to be with you, or your bridesmaids, or the mother of the bride or groom. Usually, those type of people will come because those are the people that's in your wedding. Those are the people that's contributing, and therefore, those are the only people that should be coming. But y'all let me know if you agree. I'm about to head out. See ya.